What happened out there? We saw you sitting in the corner. You had an injury, ankle injury?
Yeah. Tweaked my foot a little bit. Yesterday in the Milwaukee workout, it's nothing serious.
Okay.
Just probably take a couple of days off before I go to Memphis.
Did you try to work out today and then you just weren't able to?
Yeah, I couldn't really jab or make any cuts on it. But like I said, in a couple of days, I'll be ready to go to Memphis.
A little frustrating. A little frustrating. You can't do it.
I mean, kind of, but can't control things like that. It's part of the game. I take your punches and roll with it. So.
You talk about your remaining college, your decision to turn pro.
Talk about why I left. I just like where I was at in the draft process. I trusted Steve Alford and Coach Neal coached at this level and knew a lot of people at this level. So they gave me some good feedback, honest feedback, and I like where I was at. I had a pretty good year individually, and as a team, we had a pretty good year. So those are some main things that I looked at, and just the feedback that my coaches were giving.
Did you have any hesitation at all? Because you had less time than guys have had in the past to make that decision.
Oh yeah, it was a tough decision for me. At first I was leaning on going back, but when you have opportunity like this, you gotta take it. And it's been a dream of mine since I was a young kid. So I liked where I was at, like I said, and the opportunity was there, and I went with it.
Did you get to work out for anybody or interview with anybody before you?
No, because I always knew that. I always told myself that if I went in, I was going to go in. It wasn't going to be, flirting with the draft. So that's why I wanted to get all the best feedback that I can get, and my coaches helped me make that decision. And they told me if you're going to go in, you might as well go all the way in and really focus on working out and getting in shape and getting ready for the workouts.
You think you'll be off the board when the Wizards pick?
Huh?
You think you'll be off the board when the Wizards pick?
No comment.
What do you think of the potential of playing with John Wall?
Great player. Big-time player. He's a playmaker, fast, athletic point guard. He can play off the ball too. He can guard, and if it happens and I get to play with a player like John Wall, and Gilbert Arenas, and Andre Blatch, and these guys, that'd be a blessing. They're all competitive, all good guys. I've met them, and that'll be a blessing for me to just play with that organization and just guys of that caliber.
How many teams you worked out for so far?
A lot. I can't really. I want to say about 8 or 9. This would have been the 10th. Well, this is the 10th one. Like I said, I couldn't finish it, but this was the 10th one. So I think I got 4 more before the draft.
You say you're going to Memphis next?
Yeah, Memphis.
When's that?
That is, I want to say Sunday.
And then what else you got?
You funny. I got Toronto and Orlando, and it's a possibility I might have to go to Sacramento the night before the draft.
So you, I was looking at your background, and you've went to multiple high schools. Can you maybe discuss a little bit, how that changed your view of things and who you can trust? Yeah, how that make you who you can trust.
I was a young kid, and I was listening to people telling people to go to. People telling me to go to different schools and be good for exposure, and at the end of the day, it wasn't. So, going through all that, it's just hard to trust people now. But at the same time, it was the best thing that happened for me because I ended up having to go to JUCO, junior college, and of course there you humble yourself and you learn a lot of lessons, never take anything for granted. So it was a mistake that I made, as a young kid, listening to different people. But I moved on and I matured from it, and it helped me as a person.
Now, has that made you more resilient, you think, as you prepare for the next level?
Yeah, of course. I'm accustomed to moving to different places, since I've been around so much. And I'm just ready for opportunity. I can't wait to draft night to know where I'm going. And like I said, I just can't wait.
Have you been training with Dominique Jones in Atlanta?
Yeah.
How's that going, and can you discuss that?
Oh, that's my boy. Almost like brothers now. They call us like the little tag team duo because, we're going to workouts and we both have chips on our shoulders and we're both around in the same draft range. So, Dominique's my man. And we've been having great workouts, a lot of one-on-one intense workouts with days where we don't even talk to each other afterwards. But at the end of the day, it helped us both. We're both competitive, and he's a good player. He should be going pretty high in the draft. And we both excited for the opportunity ahead.
Can you discuss in more detail his game?
Dominique's a combo. Big and strong physical combo guard. He can play the point. He play the two. He can score at will. He can defend. He's athletic, big hands, long arms, and he's very competitive. He hates to lose, just like me. And a team that gets him, they're gonna get a very good player, a very good combo guard, and Dominique Jones.
Now, do you have any plans for draft night?
Do I have any plans?
Yeah.
To watch it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be with my family. I'm gonna watch it, and I don't know if I'm gonna have my eyes open or closed the whole time, but I definitely watch it, and hopefully I'm picked where I think I should be picked.
Where's this at? Where you
I
can?
can't say that right now.
He wants to be number one pick. That's why he's here, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
He got the number one pick.
I don't know.
John who? John Wall.
Nah, he's number one for sure.
What have others compared your game to?
Say it again?
Have you been compared your game to other
From other
professional
people?
players?
I heard Jalen Rose. That's what it was. Left-handed, 6'7", played the 1, 2, and 3. Right now, I think that's the only one I really got was Jalen Rose or like a Penny Hardaway. And that was my favorite player growing up. I wore number 1, and we were both 6'7" guards. So Jalen Rose and Penny are the only two I've heard so far.